Hello and welcome back to the Go Auto Arena here at Servus Place, Alberta, Canada, and welcome to the Hockey Alberta's Midget Female AAA Provincials. I'm Wyatt Seeger, I'll be your play-by-play announcer. My color commentator joining me today, Ian Shepard. Today's game is going to be against the St. Albert Slash and the Calgary Fire. This is an ICU Video Productions Procast. We have Dave Foley on camera, Alex Testowich is our switcher, and Rob Zitlow is our director. And we are so excited to be procasting this game for you today. And with that, I welcome my man Ian. Ian, you ready for this one?
Oh, I am ready for this one. I've been waiting for this game all day long, and I can't wait for it to get started.
If this was NFL Sunday, this is the prime time matchup. 8:30 start here at the Go Auto Arena, and we're ready to go in this one. Opening face-off, won by St. Albert, played back into their own zone. It's Ross on the puck for Lajoie. Lajoie and Butts out there with Shuttler. That'll be your starting line, as well as your Emco and Ross on defense. Ross with the pass to Butts. Up ahead for Shuttler. Shuttler makes a move around Neff. Gets to the bottom of the right circle, tries to drop that one. Instead, she gets dropped herself. And now it's Uremko at the point. Over to Smith. Quick change here for St. Albert. Smith's shot doesn't make its way through, and now it's Lakuski trying to carry the puck. Lakuski unable to do so, but she's going to drop it. And that'll be Wiltsey who's just going to fire it all the way down there. And 19-17 left to play here. We get our first icing.
Yeah, well, we haven't even hit a minute into the period already. You can tell the energy and the intensity in this game is going to be really high. Already quick skating, quick moving. I can't wait to see how this one plays out.
And this is a team I've seen quite a bit in the regular season here, and this is the team that has given the St. Albert Slash the most trouble so far. The St. Albert Slash only lost to one opponent twice in regulation, and that was the Calgary Fire. So we'll see how they can respond to that after coming down 2 straight losses. And we get a shot on net already, right? Rebound for Quartic there, and it's steered aside once again. Bronwyn Boucher on the rebound. Boucher stops up around Hobbs. Top lines out there for Calgary. It's Bolger on the puck. She's going to fire that one all the way across the Lundell. Unable to get it, though. And a good job by Vale to keep that puck in the zone. Allie Reich giving a battle against number 10, Rebecca Alloway. Without a name bar, she is an affiliated player. And Alloway given a tussle against 2 St. Albert players. We're going to have a face-off coming up here as that puck was pinned against the boards.
Yeah, already some physical play, already some quickness. Then St. Albert with a couple of quick scoring chances there early. Looks like they're jumping onto a fast start just a minute and a half into this game.
And as we watched that last Tim Hortons replay, we saw it was Sydney Benko, the leading scorer, with an accidental block there, but you'll take it any way you can get. In net tonight for our teams, we got Jessica Flagel, who will be making her first start of the day. Earlier in the day, it was Gabriella Durant who held the net and won a game against the Lloydminster Steelers. And as well, for St. Albert, it'll be Brianna Sank getting the start, her second one in tonight. Pass ahead for Bogdan. Bogdan, beautiful backhand chance. Even better save from Flagel. Fireworks early on here as Wilin winds up, takes a shot. Loose puck was there for Goodwin, who couldn't bury that. Tries to make a move through a defender, but Fiala standing tall there, wasn't going to let that happen.
2 absolutely beautiful setups in the slot there for St. Albert.
Good pressure on here early, and it's Noonan just trying to get across half and get the puck down. Pisani skates that one ahead, dumps it in. It's Wilin. Wilin's in the puck, moving against 4 Calgary defenders. And it'll be Calgary in those silky whites, and it'll be St. Albert wearing the nice navy blues with the yellow trim tonight. Stepping into the zone, number 5, Sarah Gieser. Gieser's going to put that one in low, but Ross is going to get to the puck first. Leads that one up for Uremko. Uremko touch pass ahead to Schroeder. And now Brzozowski got a chance to get to the puck first, but it was a good job by Holt to deny that. And now it's Dyer back in her own zone. Assistant captain for the Fire. Gets that one across to Gieser. And Gieser's going to try and work that one in, but it's shut off by Ross. Ross ahead for Uremko. Uremko, already a goal on the day. Not in this one, but in their first game against Red Deer. She had the opening goal, a bit of an ice burner that paid off.
Yeah, nice shot from the point that found its way through the 5-hole on that one.
Dyer's going to dump that one into the St. Albert zone. Smith's going to get there first. She's going to battle against Nori and Lakuski for that one. Isabel Bourgeois on it. Coming out, number 14. Good shot there, another rebound chance. Wiltsey, 2 great chances there for Calgary. Unable to get a shot on net, though. It's Lakuski battling against Butts. Some clear lineup matching tonight as we've seen the Butts line match up against the Lakuski line already twice. 16 minutes remaining here, first period.
And this one already has the feel of a heavyweight fight with each side trading jabs. One side has a scoring chance, another one has a scoring chance.
And now it's Vale getting that puck ahead for Lajoie. You're so right, partner. As these two teams look fired up, they've had a bit of a time to rest playing the earlier games in the day, but none of them look tired so far. As Butts tries to make a cut towards the net, Wiltsey's stick, good there, is able to drop that. And now an errant play by Vale. But Shuttler able there to clean up the garbage, and she's going to move into the zone herself. Shuttler moving onto her backhand, does the forehand, cuts around, gets a shot. That one goes off the post. She beat everything but the post there. Good chance for McKenna Shuttler.
That was a great move through the slot, through the crease. Had a wide open spot, just couldn't hit it.
And a great job as she was forced to the outside, but she still made the cut in front of the net. And now it's Quartic, turn around, takes a wraparound chance, saved by Flagel. Flagel's been on fire tonight. 6 saves already in this one. 15-17 remaining.
And not just 6 saves, but 6 tremendous saves. When you look at some opportunities, right here, that beautiful pass into the slot with the backhand. She comes across with that pad save. Absolutely magnificent.
And that was big game Bogdan on that chance. And she got the door shut on her.
Here's another chance here on the replay, the Tim Hortons replay. Huge save.
That's going to be important for Calgary as St. Albert looks fired up in this one. Now it's the top line for Calgary out there. Lindell. Pass a little errant and be picked off by Boucher. He's going to work that one back into the Calgary zone. Boucher's got Quartic in front. Good job by Laplante to steer that pass aside. Anchor's going to pinch in low trying to grab the puck. Anchor, one of the leading defensemen in this league. She led the defenseman in scoring. U of A commit next year. U of A has got a stud in her. Anchor gets that one to Quartic. Quartic couldn't handle that pass, and now it's Sydney Benko coming out the other way. Benko on fire today, already a couple of goals. Benko pass just back to her, couldn't reach that one. And now it's Quartic battling against Benko and Lindell. Lindell and Quartic, an interesting matchup tonight. 2 of the biggest players in the league, and it's a heavyweight tilt. Neff on the puck. She's going to gain center and just flip that one in behind the net. Anchor will be the first one to play that. Anchor going behind her own net, stops up, tries to find Wilin along the left wing, right wing boards. Good job by Yakichuk to keep that puck in the zone, but another pass coming here from Anchor, good stretch pass. Goodwin on the chance, Bogdan rebound there, another block by by Calgary there. Good chance by St. Albert. It's the captain Wilin. Moves to the right circle, takes a shot, that one just wide. Rebound is loose behind the net for Goodwin. Up to Emco. Right point for Ross. Ross takes the shot, fires that one wide. Goodwin on the rebound, battling against Holt. Cuts that one to the center of the ice. Another shot, misses the net. Calgary is just getting hammered with shots so far in this one. Their turn to start moving the puck is Yakichuk. Yakichuk, we saw a beautiful game out of her against Lloyd. One of the many reasons that they were able to escape with a win. Now it's Ross back in her own zone. Turns on a dime. McKinley Nelson takes a bit of a spill there. Gets that puck across to Bogdan. And now it's Wilin, leading scorer in the league and just won the MVP earlier today, moving 1-on-3. Takes that shot, steered aside easily by Flagel. Now moving the other way. It's the call-up. Sarah Geiser gets that one ahead to Lupel. Lupel tried to spin. Good job by Vale to stay with the puck. Dyer kicks that one to her skates, moves into the slot, takes a shot. That one just goes high and wide. Calgary yet to get a shot on net. 12:38 remaining here, first period. Vale, touch pass ahead to Brzgovsky. That puck goes off the board, stays in play. Schroeder trying to get that one into the zone. Schroeder's on it. She's got Kieser with her. Bolger behind her net's going to leave that one for the captain, Lupel. Calgary just trying to get out of the zone here. Another move there, and they're going to dump that one in. Partner, the pace of play to start this one has been tremendous. St. Albert has had the puck on their stick the majority of the time, but Calgary pretty resilient. A couple of missed chances on net as they get a shot there that just goes wide. Yeah. Lekuski almost with a tap-in back door.
Calgary hasn't been able to hit the net quite yet, but they're still generating a ton of pressure in the St. Albert zone. It's just a matter of time now.
Nori shot on net, rebound is loose. Save, Brianna sank, stretched out and made the right pad save. My, oh my. I gotta see that again.
Yeah, I'm still scratching my head how that did not end up in the net. Wide open on that side, stretches the pad out just to get a toe on it.
And it's been what a difficult first couple of saves to have to make to start the period, but now she's in this one.
And right there it is, you see right there, just gets the toe on it. What a beautiful save there by Sank.
Keeps this a 0-0 game. Anchor with the puck now. Looking to move that one up to Quartic. Quartic on the left wing side. Tries to go through the leg of Holt. Good job by Holt to hold the line. Quartic comes back and muscles that one back into the zone. Quartic so hard to bump off the puck. Uses her side and speed effectively. Chops down Emma Neff, and it's going to be a tripping call. And Calgary's going to get the first power play of this game once St. Albert touches up. Nori in there. Shoots that one off the side of the net. Almost off the goaltender.
Well, this is going to be a huge opportunity for Calgary because they've established some time in the zone. Only 2 shots so far to show for it. 2 really good shots, but now with a power play, they can really set something up and try to get more shots peppered on Sank.
And an effective use of keeping their feet moving. And for Quartic, not a penalty you want to take. 200 feet away from your own net. Faceoff is won by Calgary. It's Holt. One-time shot comes in. Good save there by Sank. Noonan's on the rebound. Just drop that one for Neff. Neff who drew the penalty. Back to Hobbs. Hobbs across to Holt. Holt pressured by Lajoie. Able to get it out of the zone there. Dangerous is Isabelle Lajoie. That's going to be an offside. But as you remember, Isabelle Lajoie, shorthanded goal against Red Deer in that first game. Dangerous player.
Yeah, that could have been a huge opportunity for St. Albert there if she was able to control that puck, but unfortunately she wasn't able to do it.
And now the faceoff's going to come outside the blue line. That'll be a one by Calgary. That'll be dumped in by Bolger. Bolger for Hobbs. Top line for Calgary's out there. Benko, Lundell, and Hobbs. Muscling in for the puck. Hobbs is down. Who's going to come up with this one? And it appears to be St. Albert. But Ross falls down, takes a swing at the puck, and Calgary able to hold that one in. Shot comes in, but it's blocked by their own player. And now it's Shuttler looking to clear that one. Good bat of the air by Laplante to keep that one from resurfacing any further. And now it's Benko on the puck for Lundell. Lundell's going to carry that one in, left wing side. Moves to the left circle. Down low for Benko in the slot, and good job by Shuttler to stop that play. And she's going to hammer that one almost out of the zone, but it takes a weird bounce. Bolger on the puck now. Sees Shuttler in her grill. Ross down for Lupel. They come together. And now it's Yaremko who's going to try and clear that one. Can't though. Laplante, shot, fired, rebounds loose. Now Keyser on it. Holding that one against the boards, just trying to kill some time off this penalty to Quartic. 29 seconds remaining in that. 9:33 left in the period, and we're going to get a face-off.
Yeah, that was good by St. Albert to kind of slow things down. A couple of really scary chances here for Calgary. Look at that one right there from the point. Almost made its way through. If there was somebody there to clean up that rebound, that would have been a goal for sure.
It's been a good job by Calgary on this power play to keep the pressure on St. Albert. They already got 2 shots in this one. Let's see if they can pepper Sank with some more. Smith will clear that puck, and it'll just leave the line as Neff couldn't handle that hard clear. Lupel makes a move around Smith. Lupel moves in, left side, glove save there by Sank. Rebound was available. She didn't cleanly snag that one. 8 seconds remaining on the penalty to Quartic. About to step out of the box as Neff tucks that one on net. Moves to the side, now it's Vale battling in with Lupel. Gets that one ahead for Brzozowski. Quartic's out of the box now. Butts has a chance to poke that one ahead to Quartic. Quartic and Butts will move in. 2-on-1 developing here. Neff coming back for the 2-on-2. Quartic makes a move through the legs, backhand shot, and Flago with the save.
Wow, that was a remarkable play there to sneak it through the defender's feet, keep possession, and then have the beautiful shot. And look at here, the save by Sank here, the glove save. And ended up being cleared around the back to set up that chance. Impressive start to this game so far.
Quartic on the all-hands team after that one. What a play. And what a save by Flagel. Faceoff will eventually be won by St. Albert. It's Madison Wilin working behind the net, giving a couple shoves by Fiala. Wilin stops on a dime. Turns back, looks to the point for Anchor. Anchor holds that on the right point, gives it back to Wilin. Wilin makes a cut to the slot, tries to feed that one into Goodwin. Puck is loose, and Willin's going to get that, but Bailey Fiala actually gets to the puck first. Good job by her. Now Goodwin's just going to try and dump that one in. Laplante steers that away from her own net. Tries to clear the line, but it's Anchor holding it. Anchor, once again, makes a move around Dyer. Anchor tries to get that through. Shot by Wilin. Rebound is loose, and Calgary's going to clean that one up and get out of their zone. It's Sarah Kieser. She'll dump that one, and she'll give chase against Jada Pisani. Pisani's going to get there first, but a good job by Kieser to strip that puck off her stick. Wiltsey at the line, battling with Goodwin. Wiltsey comes up with the puck. She's trying to get that back to her defense. It'll be Rebecca Alloway, AP player, coming up. And Nori turns that puck over to Reich. Reich, shot from the slot, right into the bread basket, and that'll be an easy save for Flagel as there's no traffic in front.
And we're seeing a lot of smooth hands here on the St. Albert side, a lot of puck dangles. You see that one, that nice little pass that found its way into the slot for a great opportunity, great shot, just couldn't find the net on that one. And then another opportunity right here, dodges the defender, risks the shot. Beautiful opportunity for St. Albert.
Tim Hortons power play replay presenting that one. 7:40 here to go in the first period in what has been an exciting first 13 minutes of play. Lekuski gets to the puck first after dumping it in herself. Battling with Wiltsey is Ross. Emotions running high in this one as both teams seem to be fighting for their lives early on here.
Yeah, really high intensity so far.
Quartic's pass for Boucher out of her reach, and that's going to end up being an icing against St. Albert.
When you look at the shot total right now, it's St. Albert up 10-5, doubling that shot total, but it doesn't feel that way watching this game. It feels a lot closer than that. Both teams are fighting very hard in this one.
And as you said earlier, Ian, a lot of missed shots early on in the period by Calgary could bring that shot total a little closer here. Face-off won by Calgary. It's Hobbs. Does a fancy little dangle around Kia Vale. Benko comes up with it at the point. Shot doesn't make its way through. Good block there. And now a chance for Shuttler to get to the puck. She uses her speed quite well. She's got Butts out front. Good job by the defender Fiala to cover Butts. She took away that backdoor opportunity. Hobbs on the puck now, battling with Bourgeois. Bourgeois gets that one to Butts. Butts lost that one at her feet, up to Shuttler. Shuttler, quick pass, doesn't find its way through. And the captain, Laplante of Calgary, keeps that one in. Lundell didn't know where that puck was going, and Vale able to keep that one into the zone. It'll go down to Shuttler. Shuttler, two chances to whack at it. Comes up to the point for Smith. Blocked there by Hobbs, right in the chest. Good job. Hobbs following that one up. It's Shuttler walking into the zone, moving against Laplante. Laplante will steal that puck. Lajoie now with it. She's going to circle behind the net. Takes the shot on net. Good job there as the goaltender Flagel was moving right to left to cover the far post, and she ended up getting a shot on net, but a great save.
Amazing save.
And now it's Schroeder moving in with Kieser. Schroeder tries to find Kieser, and another wonderful play by Laplante to break up a possible backdoor play. St. Albert keeps going back to the well on that, but Laplante has stood tall, leading this defense corps for Calgary. Rebound loose, and it's Kieser who scores! 1-0 St. Albert, 5:49 left here to play in the first period.
We're seeing this trend of players setting up down low in the slot. You look at Kieser right there, just waiting for the opportunity, getting in front of the net. And then once the shot came from up top, that rebound was right there to clean up an easy goal. Make it 1-0 for St. Albert.
And that'll be Jada Pisani and Taylor Anchor getting the assists on that goal by Natalie Kieser. Her first to the playoffs. And we saw her earlier. She got an assist in the last game, so now she's got a bit of a point streak going. 2 points in 2 games for her.
Yeah, add that point total.
Pisani with the puck now. Tries to move that one up with her backhand. Wilin back in her own zone. Pisani gives it to her partner Anchor. Anchor flips that one up ahead, and that's going to turn into an icing here as Wilin was racing for the puck, almost made the beat the race. See Tim Hortons replay here, that last goal. You see Anchor wisely decided to go back to the point. Pisani takes the shot, and that rebound just 2 inches off the ground, and he was able to whack it home.
Yeah, like I said, just in the right place at the right time. Get down low and good things will happen.
5:31 here to go in the first frame. St. Albert 1-0 off a goal by Natalie Kieser. And now it's Calgary's turn to try and respond here. Jaden Bogdan on the puck. Errant pass, that one went off the skate of Yakachuk, and now it's Wiltsey turning around, fires that one just wide. Puck is stuck in the back of the net. Not going to get a whistle here. Yakachuk turning up. She's got Neff at the left point. Neff winds up, fires, easily steered aside there by Sank. And now it's Wilin on the rebound. Unable to clear that puck as Yakachuk tries to dance around her. Flips that one to the far side. Unable to connect was Nelson. And now it's Goodwin moving one-on-one against Neff. Goodwin, another shot on net, save there by Neff, and a bit of a hold coming back that way, but not enough to draw a call. Good job by Neff there. Smith on the puck, high stick right in the head, a bit of incidental, no arms up on that one. Holt gets up, she's a little shaken though, checking her cage. Now it's Neff. Behind her own net, has that puck stripped off her stick. Good play there by Allie Reich. Uses her deceptive speed. And we're going to get a penalty coming here against Neff after Reich stole the puck off her stick.
Now, this is a perfect opportunity for St. Albert. They've been pushing things towards the Calgary end in this last few minutes. Getting a power play now, they can set something up, try to add to this lead.
And a couple dangerous players on this St. Albert power play. Quartic, Reich, and Boucher, as well as Emco on the point. 1 goal on the day already. Emco moves to the center, drops that to left point for Quartic. Quartic steps in, takes a shot, glove save, Flagel.
Nice save there on the power play. That's a huge thing for Calgary right there. If they can have Flagel be the backbone over this penalty kill, and keep them in it, they can come back with some firepower just in the next minute 52.
4:09 left here in the first period. Faceoff is won there by St. Albert. Goes up to Uremko at the left point. Uremko's got Ross. She's also got Quartic. Uremko has the puck. Takes a shot. Fires. Rebound is there. Steered aside by Laplante. Good job there as she doesn't want another rebound goal going in this one. And this is an important penalty kill for Calgary. You don't want to fall down 2-0 early to the St. Albert Slash team. Boucher on it. Hit for Quartic. Quartic drops that one to the point. Right side for Ross. Ross takes that one. Fire. Rebound is loose for Boucher. Couldn't get a pad on that one. Or a stick on that one. Another save. Another. Wow. What a chance. Several here for Flagel. She sprawled out to make at least 2 beautiful saves.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. That was an amazing series of saves right there. You had the one opportunity coming short side where there could have been a goal snuck in between the pad and the post, and she just sneaks the pad against the post to make that stop. And then another one right here on the deflection. Perfect vision, sprawls out, finds the puck. Absolutely amazing. And then another sprawling save right there. Gets the glove on it. Keeps this game 1-0. Keeps it close for Calgary.
That was Allie Reich with a backhand chance, but Flagel dove out to make the save. And she's made a handful of great ones. And she's been tested 17 times in this period already.
Yeah, 16 saves in the first period.
And after a slow start in the last game for St. Albert, where they played down a little bit to the opponent Red Deer, they're not looking to do so here as the rebound comes to Wilin. Wilin, another whack at it. Another save by Flagel. 2 more beautiful ones in this one. I don't know how these pucks haven't gone in the net. She's like a wall.
Yeah, it could easily be 4-0 for St. Albert at this point.
Anchor getting set up behind her net. 28 seconds remaining on this power play. Tried to find Wilin. That pass is errant, and Bailey Fiala is going to try and clear that one back out. Anchor on the puck again. Tried to find Goodwin. Goodwin's going to hold on to that one. Go back to Jada Pisani. Pisani. Decided she didn't like what she saw, so she turns back and gives it to Anchor. Anchor. Flip pass up ahead for Wilin. Calgary ready to come out of the box. Neff power play is over. Laplante takes a shot. Blocked there in front by Pisani. 2 minutes remaining here in the first period. And it's been a bit of a one-sided battle after it was close for a long time. The power play helps on that. Shot by Goodwin goes high and wide.
Yeah, after both teams kind of balance things out early. St. Albert's really taking control here in this first period.
And that power play for St. Albert seemed to be a bit of a game changer for them.
Yeah, they really picked up a lot of steam on that power play, and they've carried it past that into regular play.
Lajoie on the puck now, up to the point for Vale. Vale across to Smith. Smith moves to her backhand and shovels it down to McKenna Shuttler. Back up to Smith. That puck will go off the glass, and Shuttler and Smith collide almost, trying to get that loose puck. And Laplante's just going to try and clear that one out of the zone. She does. Smith on it. Ahead for Lajoie. Lajoie's got support and butts. Lajoie takes that shot high and wide. It'll go back up to the right point. Vale's going to pinch in to keep that one in the zone. Top line of Calgary stuck in their own zone right now as the puck comes across to Lindell. Lindell on the right wing side having trouble with Ross right now. 1 minute to go here in the first period. It's Benko tries to get that one up. Puck is in the air. Calgary probably looking to get a change here as that top line has been out there a while. Both teams will do so now as Schroeder gets that one ahead to Shuttler. Shuttler's got Schroeder. Shuttler creates some space for herself, tries to find that pass, missed everybody. And now it's Calgary kind of the other way. Yakachuk given a punch there by Keyser.
Yeah, this game's had a pretty physical element to it from the start, and it's something that is pretty interesting to watch.
Both these teams really getting their feet moving in this one. No signs of fatigue from earlier games.
None whatsoever.
And now here's a chance, 14 seconds remaining. Noonan, she drops that one for Yakachuk. Yakachuk has that puck cleared off her stick by Ross. 5 seconds remaining here. One last chance for Calgary to get a shot on net. And it's Noonan spinning back in the own zone. 3, 2, 1, and right as time expires, a possible chance, a 3-on-1 that developed in front of the net. And that might have been one of Calgary's best chances for the game. If only there was 5 more seconds on the clock, they would have been able to get a quality shot on net.
And that's been a problem for Calgary in this first period. They need to start finding the net. A lot of chances, just haven't been able to find the back of the net. There's only 5 shots so far for Calgary to the 19 for Lash.
And that'll do it here in the first period. Me and Ian Shepard will be back in the second. and welcome back. 2 minutes away from the second period between the St. Albert Slash and the Calgary Fire, about to get started. This is the ICU video production team behind everything. Joining me is Ian Shepard, Dave Foley, Rob Zitlow, and Alex Testowich. And what an exciting first period we saw there.
Yeah, an amazingly exciting first period. Lots of intensity from both sides. St. Albert kind of took control a little bit late, out shooting Calgary 19-5. But this game still very much in hand with St. Albert only up 1-0.
Yes, the St. Albert Slash making Jessica Flagel look like Mariano Rivera with all those saves in that period.
Yeah, spectacular amount of saves from Flagel. Left, right, and center. Every time that St. Albert was in the zone, you'd see saves that she would make sprawling over, making the glove save. There's the goal right there by St. Albert, a beautiful cleanup goal on the rebound.
And that was Keyser who got the credit on that goal. Assists coming to a likely person, Taylor Anker, who leads defensemen in points, as well as her partner, Jada Pisani, who is a first-year player that she has really helped mold into the player she is today. And there's no better person to learn from than Taylor Anker. As you see Brianna Sank there, she has a donut going through the first period. Only 5 shots on net, Ian, but can we talk about the quality of those saves? Look at those first 2 she made.
Yeah, so Calgary had plenty of opportunities there early in that first period to score. She made some spectacular saves. The shot total should be a little bit higher if Calgary had a little bit more of an accurate shot selection. If they can build that up in the second period, they'll bounce right back into this one.
And the dangerous thing for Calgary is when you look at Flagel in net, she is the only goaltender to beat the Slash twice this year. No one else has been able to do it, and she stood tall, her team down 1-0, but none of that blame could be put on her.
No, and if you're a team that's going into the first intermission down 1-0 and you see that the performance that your goaltender put forth in that first period, that does nothing but motivate you to come back in the second period and pick her up.
And a couple of extra stats to throw at us. In the regular season, their record against Calgary was 4-2. Like I said, they were the only team to beat them twice in regulation. The Slash are actually ranked number 2 behind the Saskatoon Stars in the country for AAA women's hockey. Calgary just a little behind. They are 18th. So these are 2 teams in the top 20 facing off against one another. And it has been an even matchup so far, other than the shot totals.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. This game has been nothing but short of a heavyweight battle, and I'm hoping it's going to continue here into the second period.
Yeah, well, let's hope for another exciting one, Ian, as that was the best period of hockey we've seen out of the 10 so far today. Faceoff won by St. Albert, dumped into their own zone. It's Ross on the puck first. Starting lineups in this period, it'll be Reich, Boucher, and Quartic for St. Albert up front. Emco and Ross on the backhand. It'll be that top line of Calgary out there. Lundell, Hobbs, and Benko. We saw them in the first game connect on 3 goals, all 3 goals for Calgary, and they are going to be the straw that stirs the drink as I mix up my words.
Well, it looks like there's going to be a penalty here coming to St. Albert as well. So Calgary's going to get another opportunity here to build up that shot total and try to get some scoring chances.
That'll be Tiana Remco going to the box. 2 minutes for body contact as Hobbs was going behind the play and she lays the shoulder into her.
And just behind the net.
And now it's going to be Calgary's first crack at the power play. Or second crack at the power play here, my pardon. Lupel, shot on net, doesn't make it through. Good job by Smith to block that one. And Calgary, they're going to have to reset back in their own zone. Only 45 seconds gone in this second period, and they're already on the man advantage. It's a good place to start if you're Calgary down 1-0. Captain Laplante feeds that ahead to her partner, Bolger. Bolger tried to find Noonan, but good job by Vale to clear that puck. Did not give Noonan an inch coming into the zone. Laplante makes a move around Schroeder. She'll backhand that one in and give chase herself against Lajoie. Lajoie finds the only hole through that Calgary D and throws it all the way down ice.
Very good penalty kill here by St. Albert halfway through the penalty, not giving Calgary any time in the offensive zone whatsoever.
Not a chance to set up, and they haven't actually taken a shot on net on this power play yet. Minute left in it now. It'll be Nelson trying to gain the zone. McKinley Nelson had a wonderful game, and she's dumped there by Jada Pisani, and that's going to be another penalty for body checking. Pisani shrugging at that one, but that was a no-doubter.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a rough start here for St. Albert. 2 quick penalties, not even 2 minutes into this second period. This is a good way to get for Calgary to try to bounce back into this game, especially after the momentum they probably picked up with the way that their goaltender played in that first period.
And they'll have 54 seconds on the 5-on-3 before Emco comes out of the box and makes it a 5-on-4. It's a beautiful chance for them to capitalize. After a sluggish start to the first period, they come out all skating, and they have been wonderful so far. Laplante at the point, takes a shot, fires, misses the net. Vale tried to clear that one, bouncing puck though, couldn't get a good stick on it. And now it's Fiala to the left point for Laplante. Laplante looks for the tip down to Benko, couldn't get that. Got a piece of debris out on the ice, refs will clean that up next whistle. Fiala shot, tipped, and it scores. That'll be Sidney Benko in front of the net who gets that goal. 23 seconds on the original penalty to Emco, so Calgary is going to remain on the power play.
Yeah, nice setup by Calgary here. You see it on the Tim Hortons replay. Shot from the post, nice tip by Benko right in front of the net. Again, right place at the right time, down in front of the net to tie this thing up at 1. And like you said, still on the power play, 1:29 left in that penalty.
Good start for Calgary here, and that's what the kind of response they needed. After giving up 19 shots in that first period, they have the first 2 in this one, and they're tying it up 1-1. Lundell step into the net. Tries to give that one back to Benko, the goal scorer. And for Benko, that is her second goal on the day. She's got 4 points on the day, 2 points in each of her 2 games so far. 3 points, sorry.
This looks like a penalty for Calgary here, evening this up.
That's going to be Neff going to the box for tripping here. 17:35 remaining first period. And we're going to have some 4-on-4 action for the next 1:13.
And you look at that replay there that we just showed of that goal. Nice tip in front, went right through the 5-hole. Looked like she had no idea where that was going to end up.
Yeah, shot right on the doorstep for Benko, who, impressive day so far. Alice Laplante trying to move the puck in. Wilin steals that one off her stick. She's got Bogdan. Bogdan down low, and Calgary's going to get another penalty here as Wilin was dragged down. Anchor at the point. Tries to give that one back to Bogdan. Bogdan, good job to keep that puck on her stick. She's going to kill more time off here, and now we're going to move to a odd 4-on-3 power play for St. Albert.
Yeah, and a really weird period here to start this one off. A lot of penalties, a little bit of undisciplined play from that first period that we saw. A lot of good action, a lot of fast pace moving around. Right now, 4 penalties already in this second period.
Yeah, and it's been, and that part of that is the skating. And it's been the skating of both teams in each other's zones that has drawn all these penalties. As that faceoff is won by St. Albert to Ross. Ross across to Anchor. Anchor goes back to Wilin. Dangerous from that left circle. Anchor, right point. So looking for Wilin down low. Finds Wilin. And Calgary with a very tight triangle here. They don't want to allow that slot pass as they keep looking for Bogdan. Shot there from Anchor just wide. And that'll be a Wilin. Wilin's one of her favorite targets is Jaden Bogdan. So we'll see if she can force it in there to her. As a good job by Jordan Holt. And now it's going to be Calgary coming up the other way. Dyer muscled off the puck by Ross there.
Good defensive play right there.
10 seconds remaining in the penalty to Jada Pisani. St. Albert will get a short 5-on-3 for about 47 seconds here. As Wilin cuts to the net, gets hauled down, runs into the goaltender.
Yeah, when we look at this opportunity here for Calgary, on the breakaway, nice defensive play there by Ross to beat the player to the puck, take it away, and then set up another opportunity back up the other end to almost put one in before she lost her footing right there. Yeah,
when it was Bailey Fiala there who was playing very physical, was able to knock her off the puck without taking a body checking penalty. Very smart, very composed play from her. And now it's St. Albert. 5-on-3 continues here for another 40 seconds. Reich gives it up to the point for Ross. Ross down for Reich. Reich tries to force that one to the middle. You got 30 seconds here if you're St. Albert on the 5-on-3 here. You don't need to force a bad shot or a bad pass in. Boucher up to the point for Emco. Across to Ross. Ross down low for Reich. Reich tries to find Quartic. Quartic gets spun off the puck. And now it's Calgary coming out the other way. And it's McKinley Nelson moving in. Puts that puck between the legs of Ross. And Doesn't draw a penalty, but what a play by McKinley Nelson. 5-on-3.
That was absolutely incredible to not only get the puck between the defender, but keep it, maintain possession, and get a shot on net as well.
And what a save there by Sank. As Reich steps into the zone. 5-on-4 now as the original penalty is done to Neff. 16 more seconds on the power play for St. Albert. Tables slightly turning in here as Calgary seems fired up.
Yeah, there's definitely some more energy from Calgary in this period and on this penalty kill.
After getting shelled in that first period, it's hard to imagine that the coach didn't have a lot of words for encouragement to give this team, and obviously he has put them on the right path so far in this one. Good pass there from Wilin. Bogdan makes a move through the skates of Bolger. Bolger pass to Goodwin. Goodwin, what a save by Flagel, who just has the Slash's number tonight.
Yeah, 3-on-0. No one in the zone for Calgary. 3-on-0 against Flagel. Beautiful save. Look at this opportunity here. That beautiful dangle there for Calgary that almost resulted in a goal before. That 3-on-0. One more pass, maybe that could have been a goal, but wow, what a miraculous save by Flagel on that one.
And she has just had the Slash's number tonight and all season. Lupel, making a move. Vale shuts her off, runs into a couple of bodies. And this one's getting quite physical, partner, as that top line for St. Albert's out there trying to get something established. Goodwin lost that, gives a little hack to Holt. Holt's gonna carry that puck in herself. Moves down to the bottom of the right circle. Fires that shot on net. Steered aside by Sank. Looking for the rebound to Dyer. Holt takes a tumble at the blue line. Puck's played in deep. It's Dyer holding that one in. Vale able to muscle her off that puck. Played to the slot. Laplante, the captain, takes a shot. That one dribbles just wide. Smith in front of the net. Picks off that pass. Good job to lift the stick of Dyer, who is out front. Right on Sank's doorstep. And Goodwin steals that puck from Fiala. Goodwin moving in. Goodwin takes the shot. Another save by Flagel. What an amazing night she's having in net so far.
This is the most incredible goaltending I've seen in a very long time.
Wilin shot. Goes off his stick and wide. St. Albert, even when they seem to try to turn things up, they reach that doorstop of Flagel, and she hasn't let a single thing in other than that first goal. Emco fires that one. That'll be blocked. Now it's Shuttler on it. Laplante and Shuttler battling. Butts comes out with it. Tries to find Lajoie. Lajoie just a little behind the play. Shot will come in. No tip. Another save for Flagel there. Laplante behind the net. Puck is stuck on the back of the net. Knocked off, though. Shuttler and Lupel are going to battle for that puck. She'll poke it up to the point for Ross. Ross takes that shot. Blocked. Lupel will clear that. And Calgary is doing a great job at blocking shots as well. Slash have probably put about 30 pucks on net. Only 22 have reached, but that's just the tremendous job that Calgary's done of being able to steer pucks out of the way.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I mentioned it earlier in the first period, and it's the same thing right now. It could easily be 6-1 for the Slash right now if it wasn't for Flagel in that defense.
And here's the Tim Hortons replay here, as we can see a couple of the beautiful saves she made. And there's the hit that Vale throw. Whew. She's going to need to wake herself up with a double-double after that one. I don't know about you, Ian, but I'm a bit of a midnight owl here. And once this game's over at 11, I'm going to be stopping over a nice Tim Hortons. Probably, 275 Carnegie Drive. Any of the ones really owned by the Jenkins family. You can't go wrong. Wiltsey steals that puck off the stick of Keyser. Wiltsey muscles that one in deep. It'd be Norrie who gets to it first, pokes that one to Likuski. Norrie in front. That one went under the pad of Sank, but didn't go in the net. How did that stay out? Schroeder on the right side. She just wants to get that one out of the zone. It'd be Neff on the stick of Anchor, who takes half and just dumps that one in. Flagel will leave that puck behind her net for the defenseman Holt. Holt ahead for Norrie, but that pass is out of her reach. But questionable icing there as Hobbs had jumped in behind the defense. She had about 10 steps on Anchor there, but regardless, it's going to come back into the Calgary zone.
Yeah, it is a bit of a questionable call, but we'll see how this works here with Calgary. They're taking a little bit more momentum here in the second period, taking this face-off in their own zone. Let's see if they can turn that into something productive.
12:05 remaining here in the second period in what has been a great matchup between the St. Albert Slash and the Calgary Fire. And these are the first and third ranked teams in the division. Calgary, unfortunately, because they did not finish in the top 2, had to play a play-in game, a series against the Rocky Mountain Raiders, who ended up finishing 6th on the series, but Rocky Mountain still took them to 3 games. Rocky Mountain, the youngest of the teams in the league by far, mostly just first-year players. They'll be in the dance here next year. That puck's flipped in, and Vale's going to race against Lundell to get that long strides of Lundell. She probably had to take half as many steps as Vale. Now it's Quartic. Touch pass for Reich. Lundell comes back with the stick lift, but Reich's able to get that puck in zone. Reich, what a fast player she is. Makes a move, cuts, she's on her backhand. Loses that one to Hobbs. Good stick by Hobbs. And this top line of Calgary, they've already connected for the only goal today on the power play for them. Emco on the loose puck. Back in her own zone. She'll shovel that one up for Boucher. Boucher had a goal earlier in the day. She made it 5-1 against the Chiefs. Wilin braces to get the puck first. She had 2 bodies collapsing on her. That's played up for Noonan. Noonan loses that puck to Bogdan. Bogdan drops that one for Wilin. Wilin, time and space, takes a shot, cleared in front of the doorstep. Good job by Wiltsey to get that one out of the danger area.
That could have been a goal. They had wide open net on the glove side there.
And this top line of St. Albert starting to feel themselves too. Goodwin had a chance on the breakaway. Wilin, of course, has numerous chances, almost scored a goal earlier in this one. And big game Bogdan, who would like to get on the scoreboard in this one. Wilin's going to beat out that icing. Goaltender is going to play that herself. Good job by Flagel. She gets that one head to Yakachuk. Pisani back to her partner Uremko, who's back in her own zone. Gets that one to Goodwin. Goodwin loses that puck. Good job by Noonan to force it off her stick. And now it's Lupel walking into the zone, walks into the slot, takes the shot, and scores off the post and in, beats Brianna Sank low.
Yeah, what a dagger of a shot. It looked like she might have thought about passing on that play, ultimately decided to take the shot, as we see it here on the Tim Hortons replay. Brings it into the zone, has the option to pass, snipes it around the defender, and past the glove for the 2-1 lead for Calgary.
I'd like to watch that once again a little later. I don't know. There might have been a possible offside there, but it's not going to matter in this one. It was such a close race. It doesn't matter. And now St. Albert, who were dominating in the first period, are down 2-1 with 9:50 here in the second. And they're going to call a timeout. That's head coach Dan Ockenberg. And here's another replay on that goal. So we see number 11 leading the play. And, yeah, she's about 2 steps offside. Not going to matter, though, as they're not going to call that back. And Lupel, a beautiful shot to beat Sank.
Absolute laser to put it in the back of the net. And now we see things really shift because St. Albert had a very dominating hold in that first period. Now in the second period, halfway through, Calgary's taken a 2-1 lead. And the shot total still sits in St. Albert's favor at 22-8.
Only 3 shots this period for Calgary, and 2 of them have been goals. That's efficiency.
Yeah.
And now St. Albert, after that timeout, they're regrouped. Brianna Sank's going to get back in net, and they're going to throw that line of Lajoie, Butts, and Shuttler back out there. They've been generating a lot of offense and energy. Let's see what they can do. Faceoff won by Calgary. It's Lupel, the goal scorer, on it. Muscled down by Butts. Moving in is Dyer. Both teams seem still amped up in this one as it goes to the point for Neff. Neff fakes a shot and goes down low to Lupel. Lupel behind her own net, loses that puck to her own teammate Dyer. Gains it back though. Lupel tries that cross pass. Good stick by Anchor there. Doesn't let that through. If you're St. Albert, it's time in the game. You got to calm yourselves down a little bit. Giving up 2 quick goals here in the first 10 minutes of the period.
Yeah, it's time they reestablish some of that dominance that they had in that first period. Get that puck into the Calgary zone and hold it in that area and try to develop some more opportunities to tie this game up. And
here's an opportunity now as Shuttler walks into the zone. Left side, takes a shot, another save, Flagel. Shuttler battles in, steal that puck off the stick of Neff. 2 St. Albert players collide at the blue line. Smith will end up with the puck, though. Gets it to Shuttler. Shuttler spins off that check of Wiltsey. Goes down low to Lajoie. Lajoie's got Vale. Lajoie turns, fires. Another save for Flagel. Neff, she's trying to force that one up the far side. Calgary just clearing the zone. It's Wiltsey giving a chase against Smith. Schroeder is going to be the first one on the puck, and she's going to have to play it behind her own net. Calgary making a change here. It's Nori with the puck. She gets it to Benko. Benko and Hobbs out there with Nori.
This is what you want to see from St. Albert after giving up that goal. A little bit more energy, a little bit more intensity.
Only 8 minutes remaining here in the second period. It's now 2-1 for the Calgary Fire after St. Albert jumped out to a 1-0 lead. And now it's Vale, the defenseman. She's going to move that one in herself. Steps across the blue line. She's going to go chase her own rebound. St. Albert looking to make a change. She throws that one in front, maybe trying to flip it off a defender. Allie Reich, she's on the puck now. Spins off Lundell. Reich, so good on her edges. Uremko's going to glove that one down, move the puck ahead to Quartic. Quartic's going to move in, 2-on-1. Uremko grabs the loose puck, tosses it out front, but a good job by Flagel not to let that puck enter the slot. Good stick on the ice there. And now it's Lundell trying to make a move around Reich. Can't. Lundell loses her stick. Puck is still loose. Ross behind her net. Muscles that one ahead for Quartic. Quartic's moving 2-on-2, 3-on-2 developing. She has to drop pass. Glove save Flagel as Quartic had that one labeled for the top shelf.
Yeah, nice glove save there by Flagel. As you see that shot there by Quartic just about to hit the top corner. And another save right there by Flagel. She's been keeping the puck out of the net this entire game. 25 shots from St. Albert. Only one has found the back of the net.
Yeah, she might burn out the Tim Hortons replay with the amount of saves she's made today. Bogdan shot on net, steered aside once again by Flagel. Wilin on the loose puck, but she missed it. And now it's Laplante behind her net. Misses everybody, and that's going to go all the way down for an icing here. 7 minutes remaining here in the second period, and the tables have turned. It is Calgary 2-1 over St. Albert.
Yeah, much different second period. The same energy's there. It's just definitely shifted towards Calgary and in their favor here in this second period, 13 minutes in.
After the coach took that timeout, it has been a better push from St. Albert here, but they're still down, and they're facing a hot goaltender.
Yeah.
Yakachuk tries to make a move around anchor. That doesn't happen very often. Top line of St. Albert back out there. Goodwin loses that puck to Nelson. Nelson, who also had a beautiful chance on that 5-on-3, and she was short-handed when she made it. And now it's Goodwin. She's going to move that puck in herself. She's got Bogdan. Drops that one for Wilin. Shot. Another save by Flagel. Puck is loose. Another Bogdan makes a shot, and Wilin's backhand misses the net. What a chance there.
Absolutely insane that puck did not find the net.
Once again, Flagel stands tall. She's a brick wall in net today. Puck is loose for Goodwin. She loses that battle to Neff. Wilin from her knees is going to try and play that one, but Neff is going to take it back off her stick once again. Stops up and makes the short pass to Yakachuk. Gives that one up to Butts. Butts' pass goes off a Calgary defender, and now St. Albert's going to have to regroup in their own zone as Jada Pisani loses that puck to Noonan. And Noonan, who took a tumble there, almost had a good chance to make a move on net. Bogdan's pass goes off the skates of Shuttler. Good pass there right at the blue line for Butts. But Butts is going to lose that puck. McKinley Nelson stealing it off her stick. And now it's Neff, the defenseman, moving in. She'll take the left circle. She tried to center that one to Lupel. Didn't make its way through. Now it's Dyer. Has that puck smacked off her stick by Butts, and they're in a race. Calgary's going to win that one, though, playing the puck back in their own zone. Shuttler's going behind the net to try and steal a puck. Shuttler's and Butts back out there together. And it's Vale on the puck. Loses that battle at the point, and Smith is going to have to regroup back in her own zone, keeping her head up. She's going to flip that one off the glass to Shuttler. Shuttler, touch pass to Lajoie. Tried to drop that one over to Shuttler. Shuttler uses her stick quite effectively to knock the puck off the stick of Sarah Gieser. Puck will be played back into the Calgary zone. Likuski lost that one in her skates for a second, but she got her head up and she's skating with it. Moving up the left side, makes a move around Shuttler, makes a move around Schroeder, and backhands that one in. Vale, first on it for St. Albert. Leaves it for Kieser. Kieser has to handle that puck. It was rolling on its side. Up ahead for Brzozowski. doesn't get there. Keyser stops that pass from Fiala, and we're going to have an offsides here against Calgary.
Well, like you said, since that timeout by St. Albert, they've been a little bit more into this game, a little bit more energetic, and it's been a little less of scoring opportunities from both sides as we see amazing saves there by Flagel and the missed opportunity to hit that wide open net. But both teams more so feeling each other out again, kind of a back and forth feel of this game now in these last few minutes.
And St. Albert's run into a hot goaltender. She has played her mind out so far in this one. 4:20 remaining in the second period. 2-1 Calgary. Bailey Fiala is just going to dump that one in. No relation to Kevin Fiala. And Senk is just going to hold that one.
You were mentioning the amazing performance so far by Flagel. 27 saves in just a period and almost 2 periods of play. Pretty amazing so far.
Yeah, the St. Albert Slash on pace for over 40 shots in this one. Faceoff ready to get dropped here to the left to Sank. That'll be a one by St. Albert, and Ross is going to go up the right boards for Boucher. Boucher has Quartic. Quartic steps into the zone. She's going to battle against Fiala. Tries to make a move. Shot on net. Another save by Flagel. That one almost squeaking under the pad.
And an amazing job to control that rebound. As you see it right here, it just sneaks its way under the pad. She pushes it down to keep it on the ice, prevent it from sneaking out. Potentially a goal or a cleanup on the rebound.
And there's not enough words in the dictionary for me to talk about the play tonight.
No.
Oh. Face-off coming to the left here. The one by St. Albert. Wilin's going to touch that one up. And a quick pass over to Emco. Holds the zone just barely. That puck dancing on the blue line. Laplante, left side, trying to make her move up. Gets that puck out, but not past Ross. Ross turns, spins, and she gains center and gets it to Wilin. Wilin's pass, didn't get enough on that one. And a dangerous one there from Wilin as she turns it over to Noonan. And then it's another shot by McKinley Nelson that she took there. And it's going to be Jada Bogdan. Just what a play there by Emily Neff as Jaden Bogdan was off to the races, but coming off the bench, she gets a stick in the way.
Amazing defensive play right there.
Calgary has really turned up the defense here. Ignore the shots. Puck in the St. Albert zone. Lupel's got it. Left wing boards. Moves that one up to the point, and Calgary, a little bit of confusion on the change there, and that one comes out of the zone. It'll be played back in. Sank will settle that one down and leave it for Ross. Ross has to make her way around 2 Calgary defenders. Can't. She loses that puck to Geezer. Lupel has a body on her. Ross a little upset there. She didn't have the puck, and she was hoping for a hold, but she'll play that one off the dasher and out. Neff gains center and dumps that one in. Sank will play that one behind her net. Leave it there for Ross. Ross, bank pass off the glass ahead to Lechois, and it's her and Wilin walking in. Lechois, left circle, has Wilin in front. That one misses everybody, goes to Shuttler on the far right side. Shuttler skates behind the net. She's got Lechois on the slot. She's got Pisani at the point. Makes a cut, goes to Anchor, who took a step in, takes a shot, and fires that one just high. Another good chance by St. Albert as Anchor came in on the play and tried to get a shot off. Anchor dumps that one into the zone. Lechois, another shot just high and wide. Good stick in the lane by Calgary. Lechois again tries to find Shuttler. That pass is in her feet. Shuttler back down low for Butts. Butts is going to have to battle. Drags down a Calgary player. No call on the play. Shuttler loses that one to Geezer. Lechois gloves that one down, though. Looking a lot like the goaltender in net with that glove save. Anchor at the point. Winds up, fires. That tip doesn't find its way through. 5 bodies that had to make its way through.
Some good pressure here by St. Albert in these last few minutes.
Really good pressure. We've got a minute 20 left here in the period. That one off the outside of the post. Butts up to Anchor. Anchor fakes the shot. Gives it to Shuttler. Shuttler's tip pass just missed. And now Butts has the puck again. She finds Anchor at the point. Anchor winds up, fires that one. Just misses the net again. What a hard shot from Anchor. Pisani's on the loose puck. She'll backhand that one ahead for Reich. Reich's going to shovel that in the corner, and Shuttler's going to give a chase against Alloway. Alloway wins that race, but not the war, and dumps that one, and that's going to be an icing here. 45 seconds remaining in the second period. 2-1 Calgary. Yeah. Shots 29-9 for the St. Albert Slash.
The energy for the Slash has been crazy this last minute. You look at that save right there by Flagel. They're throwing pucks at the net constantly trying to get one in to tie this game up.
And Flagel has just dominated our Tim Hortons replay button today. Someone's on a little too much coffee. Quartic taking the face-off against Wiltsey. St. Albert looking to make a lineup change here. It's Wilin going off. Smith will come on. Face-off won by St. Albert, tipped on net. Boucher's tip just missed. Boucher leaves that one for Quartic. She's battling with Wiltsey. Goes up to the point for Smith. 35 seconds left here. Smith, shot. Blocked again by Calgary. Neff's on the rebound. Reich tries to make a cut to the center, and just out of the reach of Vale as she snuck in to try and make the play. And now it's Smith. She'll backhand that one up. Reich and Boucher will enter the zone together. Boucher tries to make a move around, but can't. Good job there by Bolger. 9 seconds remaining here. Calgary's going to try and get this one out of the zone. 4 seconds. And that is going to do it here for the second period. St. Albert leading the shots 29-9, but it's Calgary who leads the game from 2 goals this period. Sydney Benko and as well as Mackenzie Lupel. And you can't say enough about the goaltending tonight, especially on the side of Calgary. Jessica Flagel has been lights out.
Yeah, and the type of game they're getting from Flagel right now, this is the perfect kind of game that Calgary needs to play. Just play good defense. If they can get another goal, it'll be hard for St. Albert to come back with the way that Flagel is playing.
And we'll be back in just a few. Today's game between the St. Albert Slash and the Calgary Fire. It's 2-1 currently. This is an ICU Video Productions Procast. We got Dave Foley on camera, our switchers Alex Testowich, Rob Zitlo's our director, and myself and Ian Shepard are your color and play-by-play commentators. We'll be back for the third period. welcome back. Third period about to get underway here at the Go On Arena in Servus Place, St. Albert, Alberta, Canada. My name is Wyatt Ziegler. Alongside me is Ian Shepard. Now, Ian, we saw a more continuation from the first period where there was just the pace of play was high and the shot volume, especially on the St. Albert side, was as well.
Yeah, tremendous amount of energy, tremendous amount of intensity. Like you said, 29 shots for St. Albert through 2 periods, but they still find themselves down 2-1 against Calgary because of the great goaltending by Jessica Flagel.
Yeah, Jessica Flagel has made a number of outstanding saves. She's completely dominated our highlight reel as far as that goes. And a couple of goals to announce. So Sydney Benko, who scores her 4th of the playoffs, assist by Laplante and Fiala. And then it was Mackenzie Lupel who brought them ahead with a beautiful shot that just beat Sank under the right pad.
Yeah, and just looking into this third period, how this game's going to trend, how this game's going to finish out, it'll be interesting to see, does St. Albert bring some of that strong energy that they finished the second period with to try to tie this game up, or does Calgary play a solid defensive game like they have through 40 minutes?
And as you continue to watch the Tim Hortons replay, folks at home, you just see the amount of saves that Jessica Flagel has had to make, and she has owned the St. Albert Slash this year. The only goaltender to beat them twice in regulation. Nobody else was able to do that, and she is on pace right now to get her 3rd, which is just so impressive, especially against the number 2 team in the country.
And coming into the intermission, I had mentioned that Calgary is essentially playing the perfect game for them right now with the goaltending they're getting. If they could add another goal, it would be very hard for St. Albert to come back and score 3 with the great goaltending that Flagel's been giving them.
And it's a wonder to think that she doesn't have any scholarships yet. We got a lot of scouts in-house tonight, and they're getting a great look at a great goaltender. And the thing is, Ian, she's still got another year to play. This isn't even her final year, so you got to think that she is only going to continue to get better. Height might be a problem, only being 5'5", but she still covers that net so effectively, and she is just a wonderful, wonderful goaltender. Faceoff won by St. Albert to start the period. Ross will get it over Yaremko. Yaremko banks it off the boards to herself, and now it's 2-on-2 as Butts and Lajoie move in. Lajoie dumps that puck back for Ross. Tip on net, scores! I don't mean to butt in, but Alexis Butts just went 5-0 on Jessica Flagel.
What an amazing goal there. It looked like it might have been tipped in front of the net. We'll have to take a look, but with how good Flagel was in those first 2 periods, getting someone down in front of the net, setting up the screen, and having a pass tipped in through 5-hole, that might have been the way. That was the way, obviously, to find a way to beat her.
A bit of a set play there. As you saw Lajoie dangerously drop that pass, but she knew exactly what she was doing, and Dale Ross absolutely fired that puck. And now we got a 2-2 game here, only 18 seconds in to this third period. And you kind of wondered if wasting the amount of chances they had in the first period would come back to bite them, and it appeared like it had going into that second period when they gave up 2 goals, but already 18 seconds in, and it's a 2-2 game.
Yeah, if they can keep that same energy, that same intensity going, then they'll find a way to come out on top.
And Lajoie and Ross are going to get the assists on that goal by Alexis Butts. That's her first of these playoffs. And now it's Dyer. Steals the puck and moves into the zone. Right wing side. Stops up in the middle of the circle. Takes a shot, and that one will get deflected out of play here. 18:54 remaining, third period.
And you have to think that Calgary is going to come firing right back now after that goal. Like I said, if they could have scored another one, maybe they could have sealed the deal. But now, being outshot 30-9, they're going to have to ramp up that intensity themselves to try and get back into it.
And while the shots may seem quite unbalanced at 30-9, Calgary has put a lot of pressure on St. Albert, and they've done a great job at defending St. Albert as well. They've kept most of the chances to the outside, and when they haven't been, it's been Jessica Flagel in net, who has absolutely stood on her head. Surprised she hasn't passed out from all that blood that should have rushed there. And that's Wiltsey moving to the right side. That one will go off anchor, steered towards the net, and Sank's just going to clear that out of her crease. Calgary here trying to get some good pressure now after giving up the lead. It's the captain Laplante with the puck. She's got Fiala to her right. Fires that one, takes a bit of an odd hop off the plexiglass, and it'll go back into the Calgary zone. Chance here for Jaden Bogdan, and she's going to circle around the net. She lost the handle on that one and out-muscled Fiala, who tried to throw a hit. Keyser moves up to Anchor. Anchor shot just wide. Keyser on the rebound. Keyser also a goal on the night. She had the first one. Anchor, who had the assist on that, takes a shot. That one ramped high by Wilin. A good chance there, but it goes over the net.
That's 2 straight shots from St. Albert from that blue line. I wonder if they're trying to do the same thing they did on that goal, try and get something deflected.
I can't blame them for wanting to get a tip in. It was so hard to read a tip, and maybe that's the way you got to beat Flagel is, don't give her a clean look. And another tip comes in, that one wide by Keyser. Schroeder on the loose puck. Muscled down by Hobbs, and now it's Benko coming up the puck. Benko leaves that one for Nori. Nori takes that shot, easy glove save as she spills into the board. 17-16 remaining here, third period of play.
And you can't complain with what we've seen so far. A lot of the same thing that we saw throughout this game, heavyweight matchup. Both teams fighting tooth and nail right now to come out on top in this one.
Tie game here. You got to love one of those. A nice tight contest as we've had throughout most of the day. Puck's played up to the right wing. Lajoie gains center. She'll dump that one in. Shuttler's muscling against Neff. Neff, good long stick there. And very strong. You only needed one hand on the stick to keep Shuttler at bay. And now she's going to have to dig in. It's Lajoie trying to steal that puck away from Neff. Benko's in there to help out. And we're going to get a whistle. Very popular today is that puck trapped in the corner boards, but it's a good reset here for Calgary as they want to get things settled down, giving up that lead. They've gotten a couple of shots back, and now you want to keep pushing the pressure against St. Albert. You don't want to sit back, especially with the speed that St. Albert does have.
Yeah, and they let St. Albert kind of gain some momentum late in the second period, and now they've gained it back in the third as well. They're going to have to get some of their own here pretty soon.
Goal scorer Benko moving with the puck. Keyser catches up to her, knocks her off. Pass goes through the slot. Vale picks that one off, and she's going to step across the blue line and try to find Schroeder. That pass just a little out of reach, but Schroeder's going to gain the loose puck in the kitty corner. Brzozowski's on it, battling with Benko. Brzozowski keeps that puck moving. Gives it up to Schroeder. Schroeder has that puck stripped off her stick by Lundell. Lundell does a spin. She's going to try and get into the zone. And what a long stick by Lundell there. And that's why she's so good with it. She's able to swing it around. It's almost like she's playing with a vault. Schroeder gets that one across to Reich. Loose puck, swatted in by Boucher. It'll be Reich that gets there first. She's going to circle around the Calgary net. She's going to flip that one in the air, gives Boucher some time to get there. Anchors at the point for her. She's going to keep that one in low. Smacked it a little too hard. Quartic unable to get a touch on that. Boucher makes a cut to the middle of the net. Good job, though, as she got muscled off the puck. Up to Anchor. Anchor, right point. Moves to Quartic, top of the right circle. Goes cross ice to Pisani, who was breaking in. And now it's a chance coming back the other way for Calgary. Good skating, though, by Pisani to catch back in. And Anchor lays down to make the block, but Brianna Sank makes the save.
Yeah, it could have been a complete change in momentum there. You saw the good opportunity for St. Albert before it turned into a 2-on-1 for Calgary. Good save there by Sank.
Another save there on the Tim Hortons replay. Faceoff coming to the left to Sank. That'll be one but lost by Calgary. And they gain their loose puck. It's Lupel. Penalty coming here against St. Albert. Shot tipped in, and the play will be blown dead. And I believe that'll be Ross or Yaremko going to the box. It will be Ross that's heading there. 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, this is exactly what Calgary needs. They gave up that goal
They're
early.
going to call it a hook.
They come back now with the power play, set up something in the offensive zone. This will be a huge opportunity for them to try and take the lead. 15-12 remaining here in the third period. Ross, 2 minutes in the box for hooking. We'll see what Calgary can get established here. They already have a power play goal in this game, coming off that 5-on-3 opportunity that they had earlier. Lundell moving across, left circle, takes a stop, tries to move her backhanded in. Lajoie boxed her out.
And you see the formation from St. Albert. Large box. Lajoie just breaks that. And Schroeder had to be careful there as that puck came to Hobbs. Loose in front. Sank is going to cover that one. Lundell tried to take a swipe at it, but the glove hand of Sank came first, as you see on the Tim Hortons replay here.
Yeah, a lot of bodies down low for Calgary right there. Two right in front. Could have had a goal there. Good save by Sank.
And it's a good job of passing by Calgary. They're able to disrupt the defensive scheme in the zone for St. Albert.
Yeah, very clean, crisp passing so far we've seen.
Top line of Calgary is still out there. Minute 25 remaining here on the penalty to Ross. That puck will be flipped out, and Shuttler's going to race there, and she's going to get there first. She's going to move against the captain, Laplante. She's got Keyser with her, sitting back wisely in case the play comes back the other way. Keyser takes a swipe at that one, and now she's got to get on her high horse and back. It's the captain, Laplante, moving into the zone. She's going to take a circle, stops behind the net. Shuttler on that loose puck, trying to clear it out, but a good stick by Benko, unable to get a shot off and clear the puck. Anchor shoots that one off the glass, takes a weird hop, doesn't make it far. And now it's Bolger on the puck. Bolger makes a shot, takes a shot, stick save there by Sank. Had to be sharp there. 41 seconds remaining here on the power play. Bolger again, pass in front, tried to hit Noonan with that one, and Noonan just couldn't handle it. Anchor behind her own net. She's got 30 seconds remaining here. She's going to dump that one out, and that one will come on net. Flagel, easiest save she'll make all night.
Good reset here for Calgary. They got 20 seconds left on the power play to try to make something happen.
Bolger ahead to Lupel. Lupel's got a goal in this one. But it's Brzozowski who stole it off her stick. She's going to take a step behind her own net. And yet again, a high flip that doesn't clear the zone. St. Albert's got to do a better job of riding the dasher and not hitting it off the glass. And Butts, who has a goal today, gets into the zone. Neff takes a bit, loses an edge there. Good no call by the refs, as it wasn't enough for a body check. Out of the box now, and now it's back to 5-on-5. Goodwin's on the puck. Top line of St. Albert's out there. Goodwin, Bogdan, and Wilin. Wilin has the puck on her stick. Loses that one at the blue line. Bogdan's got to reset. She was out of the zone. Up ahead, touch pass in the feet of Goodwin. Didn't do a good enough job of trailing her there. Goodwin steals that pass, read it all the way. Now she moves to the left wing side. She's going to try and dump that one in. Follows up her own dump. Battles against two players, gets it down low to Goodwin. Bogdan, and Wilin just takes a step out, falls as she tried to get that shot off. Anchor keeps that one in the zone. Goes to the left side for Bogdan, who just takes a shot, and Flagel gloved that one easily. No traffic in front.
Yeah, nice glove save there by Flagel. We're going to look at the opportunity here for Calgary. Nice whip, just walks into that top circle, takes a slapper. Nice save by Sank, but a good opportunity there for Calgary. Good clean shot.
Now we got 12-13 remaining here in the third period. It's 2 apiece. St. Albert with a heavy hand in the shots, 31-14. Calgary looking to move out of their own zone. Can't hold the pass as Dyer, and now it's Anchor that's going to move in the other way. Anchor for St. Albert. It's going to circle behind the net, tried to drop that one, and now she does the full turn as Quartic came in to help out, battling against Yakachuk. That one comes out of the zone. Pisani, good positioning there. She goes past to her partner, Anchor. Anchor back to Pisani. Pisani pass in the skates of Yakachuk, and now St. Albert has to go deeper into their own zone to try and get this one ahead. Keyser banking that one off the boards to Boucher. In a foot race with Bolger. Wins it, but in the no-touch world, that'll be Calgary's. And now, 11:29 remaining here in the third period. It's a tie game, and neither team willing to give an inch either way.
Yeah, no, very good defensive hockey so far in this period. We've seen it go back and forth through the first half, and just waiting for someone now to kind of take the lead and score a goal. And
with the quality of goaltending, the next goal could be our winner here. Lajoie swats that puck out of the zone, but Fiala's on it. Kia Vale pick off that pass. It'll go back to Laplante. Up ahead for Norrie. Norrie shut off by Smith. Able to get the puck in the zone, though. It's Butts holding it. Butts up ahead for Shuttler. Shuttler had that pass go off her stick. Fiala tries to throw a hit, and that's going to be a penalty coming. Lajoie behind the net. Goaltender's out. 6 attackers for St. Albert. Lajoie on the puck. Makes a cut in the right circle. Looks back up at her point for Smith, who taps her stick. She wants that one. Fakes the shot, goes over to Vale. Vale takes a shot high and wide. Good chance there. And Smith's going to hold that one on the right point. Gets it down to Lajoie. Lajoie touches that pass, and that one was kicked aside by Flagel. St. Albert getting a bit of an extra power play here as they're yet to touch the puck, and a dangerous play there as that one almost scored off the back of the boards and off the butt of Flagel.
Yeah, somehow found its way in behind Flagel, but it looks like she was able to stop it, fall back on it, keep it out of the net.
When you're good, and when you're good, you're lucky if you're Flagel. And that's Fiala that's going to go to the box for body checking, no doubt about that. 10:29 remaining here in the third period. St. Albert.
This game has changed hands momentum-wise, back and forth from start to finish, as we've seen that save by Sank again. And this is a good opportunity here. St. Albert gets the goal early in the period.
And there's that
on the power play.
Tim Hortons replay as that puck was loose, but it was touched by a Calgary player, so it was a very smart call for the whistle there. And now St. Albert, with 10 minutes left in this period, has a chance to take the lead. Wilin's on the puck. Wilin, she's got Goodwin out front. She goes to Bogdan. Bogdan up to the left point for Anchor. Anchor can really power play this quarterback, and she gives it to Bogdan. Bogdan had nothing to do with it, so she just shot it in. Good job by Goodwin to get that back up to Anchor. Vale sitting on her one-time side, as well as Wilin. Wilin back up to Anchor. Takes a hard shot there. Misses everything. But it's Goodwin on the rebound. Up to Anchor. Anchor across to Wilin. Wilin coming out to play the left point. She's going to walk around the far side, give it to Anchor on the left side. Anchor walks in, takes a shot. That one wide as well. Minute 4 left here on the power play for St. Albert. Anchor holds the line. Anchor left point. Calgary sitting back here. A 1-1-2 formation for them. They don't want to give up anything in the slot to St. Albert. That puck takes another weird bounce off connection, and a shot there just goes wide. Holt on the rebound. He's going to flip that one out of play, and a fan had to, whoa, quick there, and then it'll be tossed back out on the ice.
And we're seeing a little bit of what we saw from Calgary earlier in the game. We're seeing that with St. Albert now. A lot of good chances, just missing the net, either high shots, shots that are too hard and sailing way wide. They can just settle things down a little bit, get a little bit more accurate, get down low. They'll find a way to beat Flagel.
41 seconds remaining on this St. Albert power play. And the way the Calgary set up their defensive scheme, that 1-1-2, they want to keep as many sticks in the slot as possible. So it's up to work it around and try to get them moving.
Yeah.
Quartic on the puck. Makes a move at the line, beats Wiltsey there. And that's a good way to do it, is you draw that high defender out. And now the formation for Calgary was disrupted for a few seconds. Good job by Quartic to keep that puck in the zone. Only 15 seconds remaining here on the power play. St. Albert yet to record a shot, and there it is. Emco gets absolutely robbed by Jessica Flagel.
That was a great shot. Sniped it. Flagel with a beautiful glove save. Right there. That could have been deflected in as well. It seems like they're trying to keep doing that. Good focus by Flagel.
And that's her 30th save on the night. Faceoff is going to be taken once again here, as the referee didn't like the puck drop there. Faceoff won by St. Albert, comes back to Emco, fakes the shot, goes over to Ross. Ross shoots that one, kick save there by Flagel, and now it's going to be out of the box for Fiala, and she's going to go straight to the bench. Emco on the puck, left side. Calgary getting a full change in now. Emco's going to carry that one all the way to herself, coast to coast so far. Fakes the shot, throws that one through the slot. Good chance there, no connection. And it's Scheitler that turns it over. And now it's Lundell moving the other way. Lundell, left side, bottom of the circle, tried to feed that one across, but Anchor stood tall. And now it's a chance for St. Albert, come back the other way, 3-on-2. Butts has Anchor. Butts takes that shot, glove save. And Butts, a little more time and thought, could have had a pass over to Anchor as we watch the Tim Hortons replay here.
Yeah,
Anchor with the trailer.
3-on-2. They could have made some passes there to try and find a way to beat that. Flagel with the easy glove save.
Hobbs was coming in defensively, but you got to think Anchor had a chance to step towards the net. She'd like to have that one back. Face-off won by St. Albert, controlled by Schroeder. Schroeder, another staple that was on that Team Alberta winning gold at the Canada Winter Games. Pisani behind her net, flips that one off of it, and ahead to Kieser, who's trying to find Brzozowski. Brzozowski gets a touch in there, and he'll enter the Calgary zone. Neff first on it for Calgary. Up ahead for Lundell. Up the right wing side, Yakachuk has it. Yakachuk moving in against two St. Albert defenders. Stops up there, looking for help. Goes to the point for Fiala. Fiala fakes the shot, goes across to Yakachuk. Yakachuk, her shot tipped in just wide by Hobbs. On the rebound. Calgary still controlling the puck. It's Nelson. Nelson to Yakachuk. Winds up, fires that one. Chest high on Sank, and she'll make the save there. 7:04 remaining here in the third period.
And now we're seeing Calgary kind of come back and build up some momentum. You look at that shot right there. Good save by Sank. There was one a little bit earlier than that. Trickled just past the pad. She was able to stretch out just to make the save. Keep St. Albert tied at 2.
St. Albert wins that face-off. St. Albert, a wonderful face-off team. One of the most underrated aspects of their team. Battling in behind the net now. Yeah, 4 players colliding. The puck does come loose, and it'll go up to Smith. Smith's going to try and backhand that one up to Wilin. Wilin has Bogdan and Goodwin with her. Puts that one ahead to Goodwin, who uses her speed. She's got Bogdan. Goodwin winds up, takes the fires off the post. Rolling puck on her stick, and that one hit the bar clean. Another shot comes in, and that one will be deflected high, and that was lost in the air for a couple seconds.
That was the one time where it looked like Flagel didn't have the quick glove, just hit the post, though. There was a little bit of a gap that could have made a goal.
Puck will leave the Calgary zone, but Smith's going to try and pound that one back in. Tried to find Wilin, but Laplante cut that off. And she's going to backhand it in and get a change. Chance here. Smith picks up her head. Backhand pass all the way to Wilin. If she would have been able to get that on her forehand a little quicker, would have had a better chance to enter the zone, but Wilin still on the puck. Gets to the right circle for Quartic. Quartic spinning around. Looks to the point for Smith. Smith, one-time shot. Tip! Just a wide tip by Wilin. Almost scores about another 6 inches there.
Just about. It looks like that's the way they're going to have to beat Flagel, is on a tip shot. Almost did it on that one.
St. Albert back on the puck again. But it's Dyer. Keeps it in the zone. Quartic going to circle back and give that back to Smith, her defenseman. Smith, too hard of a pass for Quartic there, who is only about 6 feet away from her. Send it about 20. Now it's Bolger back in her own zone. She's going to make a move around her own net. Riley Reich trying to catch her there. Tip pass is cut off, and Quartic, the puck is loose. Dyer on it. Dyer, that pass banked off the boards to Lupel, doesn't get there. Referee in the way as they're banging bodies. Lupel has that puck stolen off her stick by Shuttler, and now Shuttler's going to move in the right side. Shuttler trying to cut to the front of the net. Another shot saved. Puck is loose and covered by Flagel. That is the second time this game we've seen Shuttler make that cut towards the net. First time she hit the post. Second time, another beautiful chance.
And just another time where I'm just mystified at how this did not end up in the net. There's the shot that hit the post. Here's the other one. Comes in, brings it around the crease. The loose puck somehow squeezes its way into the crease. Flagel there covers it up, gets the whistle. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if Patrick Wass strapped on the pads and is fooling us all right now. Joseph Flagel has been unbreakable today.
It sure looks like it.
Anchor, cross to Pisani. Pisani shot that one. That'll be blocked by Holt. Anchor will keep that one in the zone. She'll flip it down low. Neff's going to get on the puck first, but Lajoie is going to give her some pressure, and Shuttler's going to try and steal that away. Wiltsey in to help out for Calgary as well. It's Lajoie who comes up with originally, but Wiltsey, really good job to pin her to the boards once again. Referee yelling to move it. It will come loose to Neff. Neff, pass ahead for Likuski, doesn't get there, and it's Pisani at the point. Bobbling puck, shoots that one just wide. Goodwin's going to take a penalty there as she got a stick in between the legs, and Neff. St. Albert finally touching up on that one, and now Calgary is going to go to the power play once again.
Yeah, it's going to be a tripping penalty there. It's pretty obvious one not to miss. Calgary with the great opportunity now going back on the power play. They've spent a lot of time in their own zone this last minute and a half. Time to switch things back over to the other side.
And a dangerous trip there by Goodwin as Wiltsey took a spill into the boards there. Glad everybody's okay. But now, 4:17 remaining here in the third period, and the Slash are going to have to kill off a huge 2-minute power play for Calgary.
Yeah, things have sped up a lot in this period.
Laplante, little flip there to Hobbs. Hobbs, back up to Laplante. Laplante, shot in, just wide. Lindell's looking for the rebound there. Hobbs back down to Lindell behind the net. Lindell has to settle that puck down before she passes it off. Uses that long stick, tries to get a shot in across, and Yaremko and her are going to battle in the corner for that one. Yaremko takes a spill, but it's Ross that ends up with the puck on her stick. Ross moving to her backhand, just wants to flip that one out. Laplante got 95% of that puck, but still couldn't keep it in the zone. 30 seconds gone off the power play for Calgary. Yet to see a shot on. Yaremko and Hobbs meet at the blue line, but it's Benko who ends up with the puck, but it'll be offside as Noonan took an extra step there right at the line.
Yeah, and as you said, not a shot yet on this power play. A minute 16 left in the advantage for Calgary. They're going to want to make something happen here pretty quickly.
And what a time to try and get on the board here. Not a lot of time left in the period. You got to think if Calgary can score, they can hold on to the league, especially with Jessica Flagel in the net.
I think for either team right now, with the way these goaltenders have played, the next goal very well likely could win it.
But what a beautiful way it would be to cap off our day with a little bit of extra time and some overtime, eh?
Yeah.
Overtime as well. Wow,
Ooh.
Big hit there by Nelson as Reich turned right into that one. She gets up immediately, though. Good on her. Backhand played behind the net. 45 seconds remaining here on the power play for Calgary. Still without a shot. They put it in deep for Lupel. Lupel couldn't play that one properly, and Anchor's going to get that one up to Shuttler. Shuttler's going to take her time now and just fire that one into the Calgary zone. Glove save there by Flagel, but she couldn't hold on to it. Wouldn't want to anyways, especially on the power play. 20 seconds remaining here on it. Pressure coming from Schroeder. Neff wanted her to. Now there's 10 seconds left. Calgary trying to play St. Albert into a bit of a trap here. See if they can catch him sleeping and break into the zone. Lupel, shot blocker to side by Sank. And Sank hasn't been tested overly a lot today, but every time she's had it, it's been a quality chance.
Yeah, no, tons of quality chances from Calgary. Even the shots that didn't hit the net, very quality opportunities.
And we see here on the Tim Hortons replay that hit on Reich as Reich had her head down, wasn't paying attention, tried to spin around a defender, and
took the forearm to the face and went straight down.
And McKinley Nelson just laid into her. No call there, very fair call. 2:08 remaining here, third period. We got a tie game between the St. Albert Slash and the Calgary Fire. Dale Ross takes a spill there. Puck can still be moved ahead. It's Bogdan. Bogdan wrestling in. She gets free. The goaltender Flagel went to play the puck, and Bogdan just walked around her and scored on the 6x4. What a gaff by Flagel there.
Very unfortunate for Flagel there with the way she's played this game. On the break, went to go for the poke check. Look at how fights off the defender right there, creates the space, and just a misplay right there to go to try to get the poke check. Puck squeezes by. Easy goal there for St. Albert. A minute 52 left. The defense is going to be high for them now.
And that's big game Bogdan providing that 3-2 goal. We talked about it earlier, partner. And Bogdan was another player on that Team Alberta team that won gold. She actually scored the game-winning goal in that gold medal game against Quebec. She got ice in her veins. And for Flagel, hasn't made a mistake all night, and that one right at the end.
Yeah, the crucial one.
Cost her, and now Calgary, still a minute 38 in this game, has a chance to come back here. Butts has that puck lost in her skates. Lichois comes in to support her. She's got a Ross at the point, but she goes down low to Butts, and that pass will be picked once again by Neff.
You have to think once the puck gets out of the zone here, the Flagel will probably end up heading to the bench.
We see her looking over at the bench. Coach not paying attention to her. Minute 15 here to go. 3-2 for the St. Albert Slash as we get another look on this Tim Hortons replay at this goal. And what a play by Jaden Bogdan is Bailey Fiala tried to muscle her down. Would have taken a penalty, but Bogdan refused to go down. And it was an errant poke by Flagel.
And good job by Bogdan there, too, to stay with the play, stay with the puck, and tap in the open net.
Puck played ahead to Quartic now. Quartic moving in the left side. Gets a little bit of separation, shot on net, another save by Flagel, that one with the right pad. As St. Albert keeps this puck in the Calgary zone, just trying to kill some time off this clock. Late goal in this game has completely turned it around after Calgary had a 2-1 lead in this one going into the third period. St. Albert got on the board early, just 18 seconds in, with a goal by Butts, sorry, and now it's Bogdan that's put him ahead late. 35 seconds remaining here. Anchor behind her own net. Tried to go up for Vale. Missed her, and it's Lundell that picked the pass. Hobbs with it. Flagel tried to go to the bench, but it's St. Albert that's coming out of the zone. It's Wilin on the puck, 20 seconds left. Wilin trying to make a move against the captain, Laplante, gets hauled down, still gets a shot off, but Flagel stood tall there.
And no call on that play either. 17.5 seconds now. Puck is trapped in Calgary's zone. You look at the save right there. This is going to be tough for them to try to get out of their zone, try to get the extra attacker, and tie this thing up with 17 seconds.
And for Flagel, she was about 2.5 seconds away there. She had started to make her way to the bench and had to turn back quickly because Wilin was moving into the zone.
Well, there is a penalty on that play, actually. Calgary is going, they do have a penalty.
And that's pretty much going to do it here for Calgary. They're going to take a timeout in this one. Calgary, the coach of the year, Mr. Johnson, and he would like to settle down this and see what he can get going on. As he's only got 4 attackers, you got to imagine if Calgary can even try to get this one out of the zone, Flagel is going to run immediately to the bench.
Yeah, if you can get that extra attacker as soon as you exit your own zone, 17.5 seconds, not a lot of time, but they can get something set up.
17.5 seconds is not a lot of time, so Calgary is going to have to move quite efficiently and quite effectively. And that last call there on number 25, Sierra Laplante, the captain, you almost got to think with less than 20 seconds left that the whistle would be swallowed, but it's a good job by the refs to stay consistent through the entire game and call a penalty when they see one.
Yeah, it's been a very consistently called game for sure. We can't argue with that.
Out there for St. Albert, it's going to be Goodwin, Wilin, Bogdan, Anchor, and Vale. Trying to kill off the rest of this game. Bogdan's going to bring that puck into the corner. 10 seconds remaining here. She's going to pin it into the Calgary zone. Referee wants him to move it. There's no way that's going to happen. And with 4 seconds left on the clock, you're right, Ian. And a dirty play there by Nelson right at the end. Dumps Wilin, and then Goodwin, who went in to support her, got the rough end of that one as Nelson also took her down.
Wow.
With no time left on the clock, that's got to be a game.
Yeah, you'd have to think so. There was no call for that.
McKinley Nelson, a little undisciplined there. I don't imagine she's going to be out there for handshakes as Madison Wilin is still on the ground. She took an awkward tumble. Yeah. That was just a dirty, dirty play. Hopefully she's okay. The top scorer for St. Albert. She is a huge part of this team. She won the MVP earlier in the day, and it's just a play that didn't need to happen.
Yeah, and it's not what you want to see at the end of the night after a great game like this. This isn't how you want to end it. And St. Albert, they're going to have to hold their breath here as Madison Wilin is still struggling to get up. You got to feel for her in this one as she was just trying to kill out the rest of the clock. The time had expired. Yeah, there's no need for a hit like that, especially with zeros on the clock.
And such an unsuspecting hit here, too, as Willin's going to get up, but she's not putting any pressure on that left leg. Seems to be in trouble. Hopefully she's okay and we can get an update tomorrow, but now if you're McKinley Nelson, you gotta wonder, are you gonna be seeing any games the rest of this playoffs?
Yeah.
That, with no time left, you just don't like to see it.
No, and that's a very fair question. Will there be some kind of suspension handed down?
And I mean, with no time left, what can you do? It's not like St. Albert, who's already won the game today. You can't give them a power play.
No.
The referees are going to have a discussion now.
Yeah, that's what makes the situation so hard. It came with zeros on the clock. What do you do in this situation?
Handshake lineup's going to be a little awkward in this one now, as Nelson is out there on the ice right now still. The referees will continue their discussion. And Ian, I guess we can, let's just summarize this day. We got some time to talk about it. Now, We've seen 4 games today. That's 12 periods of action. I thought we were going to see some overtime in this one.
It looked like it would, yeah.
Until big game Jada Bogdan stepped in and won it with less than 2 minutes to go here. And now Shuttler, she's going to have a conversation, her lapel and the referees. Figure out what's going on here. But a day opened up. Lloyd played Calgary, and Calgary was on the better end of that game. They were able to win that one.
That was a very evenly matched game, much like this one, back and forth throughout. They were up 3-1. Lloyd came back late to make it 3-2. Just fell short, but it was one of those games where either team could have won at any moment.
Yeah, that goal by Brooklyn Palmer on the power play late pulled him with win 1 after a brilliant performance by Bella McKee. And that's something we've seen today is goaltending.
Yep.
From Bella McKee to Jessica Flagel today. It has been tremendous action to watch today.
Yeah, every single game had at least one goaltender, if not both, completely stand on their head at moments and make tremendous saves, game-saving saves, something that you don't see very often.
And you got to think Flagel, after her performance tonight, even with the play at the end, has probably garnered the attention of a lot of scouts, and deservedly so.
Yeah, no, this was a tremendous performance tonight. 37 shots faced, 34 saves, and the caliber of most of those shots, it was absolutely ridiculous that this game was not more out of hand than it was.
She really kept him in it, especially after that first period. 19 shots on goal. It was only 1 goal for, and that was off the stick of Natalie Kieser, who got her first of the playoffs. Give a bit of a scoring summary here. So like I said, that first goal off the stick of Kieser. The assist went to Anchor and Pisani on that one. Second goal was Alexis Butts from Ross and Lejoie. And Ross picks up her second point of the night off that goal by Bogdan from Wilin and Ross.
Can I get you players to please shake hands? Line up, please. Coaches, if we can have your MVPs as well.
A little impatient is the scorers table. They want to get the handshake line going here.
Yeah, and we're going to have the MVPs. I think one's pretty clear cut at this point.
Flagel?
Read my mind?
No, you know, I can see it in your eyes. And you know what? I can't say enough about her tonight. Like, a handful of saves, like, I would have pulled a hip.
Yeah.
Trying to make half of what she did today.
Yeah, it wasn't just the saves. It was the caliber of those saves and the acrobatic essence of those saves. It was absolutely tremendous.
Interesting, McKinley Nelson in the handshake up line. Not getting a lot of love from the St. Albert players.
Yeah, it's about what you would expect after that hit.
And now we've seen Brianna Sank twice today. Brianna Sank, also, not to be lost in everything else, she had herself a tremendous game. The shot clock only says 16, but there was about 30 put in her general area, and about 10 of those saves were 10 bell saves.
Yeah. And on the day, she had only allowed 3 goals between both games, between this one and the one against Red Deer. So a pretty incredible day.
Yeah, and of course she has a tryout coming up with the University of Ottawa, as well as Kaya Vale. It'll be very interesting to see what they do there, as you're getting 2 great players in return. We're going to get the players of the game here coming soon after handshakes. And now with this win, St. Albert Slash move into first place in the playoffs so far. They are the only undefeated team left. Lloyd and Calgary tied at 1 game apiece. Calgary does hold the tiebreaker, though, beating them earlier in the day. So it's going to be a very interesting day tomorrow as we see how the rest of the league shakes up.
Yeah, and it's going to be, I mean, if anything, it just maps out a very exciting weekend of hockey that's going to be going underway.
And you know what, Ian, I can't say thank you enough for joining me today. Tomorrow I'm going to have Ooks Colorman Evan Kenny with me. It won't be the same, though, buddy.
Oh, well, thank you for the opportunity. It was a ton of fun, and I would do this anytime for sure.
And I also got to say a quick thank you to ICU Video. And what, no surprise here, Jessica Flagel, player of the game. Could have won player of the game for both teams.
Yeah, easily.
St. Albert Slash's player of the game, number 23, McKenna Schroeder.
And McKenna Shuttler, deservedly so, with the player of the game. Wasn't able to get on the scoreboard tonight, but she swallowed up all the offense that Calgary would try to play, and she is one of the best defenders in this league. Another commit to the University of Clarkson in New York.
Yeah, we talk about how good, how many opportunities Calgary did have. Defense played a huge part in this win for the Slash.
Wrapping up here, I'd like to say a quick thank you to Tim Hortons and the Jenkins family for supporting our replay tonight. That has been a wonderful and invaluable tool for us. And also, the final score of today's game, it'd be 3-2, the St. Albert Slash over the Calgary Fire. I'd like to thank my color man, Ian Shepard, our cameraman, Dave Foley, Alex Tessa-Switch, who is our switcher, and Rob Zitlow has done a beautiful job directing us tonight. My name's Wyatt Ziegler. I was your play-by-play announcer today. I'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you for watching Hockey Alberta's Midget Female AAA Provincials from Servus Place here in St. Albert, Alberta, Canada, and we'll see you tomorrow.